Hello, welcome to Roll to Move 2025. How's everybody doing?
Doing good?
I'm excited to play some Brimstone with you guys. So we are starting off in Derelict Ship. We are running some Conquistador heroes. Do you want to go ahead and run through just what you're starting with?
Yeah. Also, if you don't know, I'm Ida.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm Kathryn.
Hi. I'm going to play in La Capitane. What are we doing? This stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. It's early. So I picked my, what is this?
Your starting upgrade.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have the expedition leader, the team hero. So this one says, strategy. At the start of each adventure, you add one extra Conquistador team ability card to the pool. And then battle plan. Once per turn, you may allow another hero on your map tile to re-roll a single defense or to hit roll. If that roll is successful, gain 10 XP. And then I'm starting with the Spanish sword and the hidden dagger. I have the ornate helmet and Conquistador armor.
Nice. What's your side bag token?
Bandages.
Bandages, okay. Hi Nick, hi Ian, hi Luke. So I am playing the soldier, and I chose mercenary for my starting upgrade. So I have well paid, you gain double the gold for your ruthless warfare ability, and driven. At the start of each turn, if you have no ambition, recover an ambition token on the d6 roll of 5+. I drew Desert Rose. And then I have the Morian helmet, the crossbow, Conquistador armor, and I chose rum for my side bag token.
Nice.
So go ahead and start out. We're going to draw our team abilities. So here you are.
All right. First one. Into the unknown. Play at any time. Until the next time the darkness marker moves onto a blood spatter or growing dread space of the depth track, anytime a hero looks through a door, they may draw a loot card on the d6 roll of 5+.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's the first one.
Okay, cool. All right, and so I drew Iron Fist. Play at any time on a Conquistador hero. Until the end of the turn, each hit that hero rolls counts as 2 hits for that attack. If the attack is an explosive, instead have an extra explosive of the same type automatically bounce d3 times from the target space. Cool.
And then because of my starting upgrade, we get to add one extra one.
Oh, nice. Cool. Okay. Do you want to go ahead and read that for me?
Yeah. Navigation. Play at any time on a Conquistador hero. That hero may spend one ambition to cancel a darkness or growing dread card, or redraw an exploration token just revealed, shuffle the unused tokens back into the stack. That hero gains 25 XP.
Awesome. All right.
Beautiful.
So we are in the Derelict Ship, and we are doing the Reactor Breach mission. So I'm just going to go ahead and read through what the mission is. Okay. So, one of the ship's reactors has malfunctioned and is going critical, threatening to destroy a large section of the ship, a section that you happen to be in. The entire ship begins to shake as the reactor heats up, tearing itself apart as the ship moves faster and faster through the galactic abyss. If you can't find a way to get the reactor under control, it's going to breach and explode, taking you and half the ship with it. So we are starting on the starting map tile. We have a cross passage. The goal here is we must search for 3 clues to find the 3 consoles that control the power level, coolant regulation, and drive flow, and adjust their settings to get the reactor under control before it overloads and breaches. Okay, so we have our special rules. Hard to hold back the darkness, so our hold back the darkness roll needs to be 1 higher than normal. Growing dread cards, we have immediate dread. So, revealed immediately when drawn rather than being added to the stack. And then we have Critical Reactor. This section of the ship is breaking itself apart as the reactor begins to go critical. Anytime the Hold Back the Darkness roll is failed, every hero immediately takes 2 hits from falling debris and broken steam pipes. Also, anytime the darkness marker crosses into a new stage of the depth track, it immediately triggers the depth event Hull Breach. which is not good.
No.
I read through that earlier. I'm not excited for that.
Okay, cool. Great.
Okay, so
Great. We're gonna have
really
so much fun.
Yeah, set up to do something fun here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to get us started? And
Yes, but I feel like before that, the first thing we need to do is name our characters.
oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
And we
Okay.
were gonna have you guys in the comments help us with that. So if you
Yes.
guys have any good name suggestions for La Capitan
and soldier.
and Soldier,
Yeah.
we would love to hear it.
That's a good point. I can't believe I forgot about naming the characters.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's okay.
Sorry. Apparently 9:30 is a little early for us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We haven't woken up yet.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this mission. We've played one mission in Derelict Ship before, but this is actually the first time we've ever played through this mission.
Yeah, I
So-
was gonna ask. I was like, it doesn't seem. I don't recognize this one.
No.
But I'm excited, but I'm nervous.
Yeah, it is mission 6, if you guys are wondering. So I'm pretty excited. Derelict Ship is really fun. I've only played it once, but I really like the enemies.
Yeah,
I'm
I do
excited.
too.
So
I
yeah.
also think anything in space is pretty cool. So
yeah,
I like space.
it's fun to spend some time in another world.
The flavor.
The flavor.
Mm.
Capitan San Salvador Sebastian.
Whoa.
Call him
What
Sal.
a name. Call him
Okay.
Sal. That's funny.
Yeah, okay. Huh? Louis Jucaro de Saint Denis.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna try that. I was like, I don't. Sam the Flavor Mitchell.
Mitchell. I like that. Like that. Okay. Any other suggestions? Wow.
That was pretty funny.
I do like the flavor. That's pretty nice. might
I
take
like
the
how
flavor.
you have the flavor, and then my character is like
Yeah.
long names.
Yeah. Yeah. Soldier Terenzo. Ooh.
Oh, if you guys do see a dog pop up here, that's my dog, George. He's just hanging out with us today.
Yeah.
I just realized that he was a little bit on camera there.
Okay. Maybe we could do Terenzo the Flavor Mitchell. I think you might be going with Capitan San Salvador Sebastian.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good one.
Okay. All right. Are we in agreement? We got it? Oh, Saint Denis was a French captain in 1750s and founded, Natchitoches. First settlement in Louisiana Purchase, was captured by the Spanish, sent to Mexico City, was imprisoned.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, so he was an actual person.
Wow. Add George as an ally.
I think George is a great name too. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so, yeah, I'm going to go with Terenzo the Flavor Mitchell
Yes.
because I really like that. Terenzo.
And yes, Maxwell Fire, this is the right place for the Roll to Move event. Welcome.
Okay.
My name was a lot longer. What was it?
Oh,
Hi.
let's see. Let's scroll up in the chat. Okay. Capitan San Salvador
San-
Sebastian.
Salvador.
Thank you, Ian Flynn from YouTube.
Sebastian,
Yeah, get it all down.
aka Sal.
Sal.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Got it.
Okay, well now, would you like to get us started?
Yes.
in
Okay,
roll?
I am holding the lantern, so
Yes.
let's see. And what we need to do
7.
one higher.
Yeah, so 8.
Okay.
Okay.
That's great. I got a
Okay.
9.
Nice. Okay, held. All right. So, you've got initiative 3, I've got initiative 2, so you get to go first.
I get to go first. Okay, let's see if we get to go anywhere. Well,
All right.
I'm moving very quickly.
Taking it slow, taking it slow.
Can I scavenge on the first?
Yeah.
On this one?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Nothing. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so I got a 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm also gonna scavenge. Nothing. Okay.
Okay.
eventful first turn.
Yeah, it's so great. Okay, let's hold the darkness. No,
Nope.
it did not.
Sure.
Already. That's fine.
Oh, that's wrong one. Okay. So there's a few things.
Nope. This is us.
Oh, whoops. Whoops. Thanks.
Yep.
There's a few things that happen when it is failed. So I believe there's a depth event, right? Is that what I said happened? There's something with the mission, right?
There was something that happened when it failed.
Okay, yes. Anytime the Hold Back the Darkness roll is failed, every hero immediately takes 2 hits from falling debris and broken steam pipes.
Ugh.
Okay, 2 hits.
2 hits. And
Let's
defense
see.
is 4+.
Yeah, defense 4+.
Well, I
Okay.
blocked 1. Do we get to use our armor for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I also blocked 1. So my armor is 5+.
Yeah, so is mine. I failed that.
I failed that as well. So each take a wound.
Wound.
And then the world card for Derelict Ship. Interstellar Horror. Whenever a Hold Back the Darkness roll is failed, the hero or heroes farthest from the lantern immediately hear voices in the dark. So, because there's only 2 of us, that means it's always going to be me. So,
Yep.
that's awesome.
Unfortunately.
So, let's see to see. Let's see to see.
Let's see to see.
Let's roll to see how many horror hits. 2.
Okay, not bad.
Not bad. And my willpower is 4. Okay.
You blocked both.
Block both. So, not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah, this
Um,
is a pretty cool death track. I really enjoy it. It's
Yeah, it's
very well painted.
Available in the store.
It is also available. in the
Not
store.
painted, but you can paint it
Yep.
yourself.
Okay.
I got to roll to move now.
Exactly.
Oh, and
2.
we're
Okay.
still moving just so quickly.
Nice.
And I guess I'm not technically peeking because it's already
Nope.
there.
It's already there.
Okay.
You can scavenge though.
I will scavenge.
You can choose to scavenge this one or this one.
I'll scavenge this one because it's more likely that you'll
Yeah.
end up in the other
Okay.
one. So. No,
Nothing.
nothing.
All right. Let's see. Awesome. I think. Okay. I can get a grit or I can get an ambition. What do you guys think I should do? Actually, no, I can do both because I have the Desert Rose. Whenever you roll a 1 for movement, you may recover both a grit and an ambition instead of choosing.
Okay,
So,
never mind.
Never mind. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to scavenge this tile. Ooh, and I got something.
You
Okay.
finally got one.
Here. Okay. Let's see. Moving shadows. Okay, so I need to roll a d8. 2. All right. Falling debris, take d6 hits.
Wow,
Awesome.
That's so nice.
Awesome. No, that's good. Sure.
That's so great.
Sure, and I rolled a 5. Okay. Let's see. So, defensive 4. Okay. So, I blocked 2. 3 go through. Let's do my armor roll. Okay, I blocked 1, so I take 2 wounds.
Do you use your armor roll on horror hits?
Is it horror? It's just d6 hits.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Thank you for keeping me honest, though. I
Yes.
appreciate that. Okay. But I do get 10 XP. So, not for nothing.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that was an unfortunate scavenge, but it's okay. You have a scavenge token? Right there.
Right in front of my face.
Right
Yep, there it is.
Yeah. Okay.
You scavenge this one.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Do we? Well, we're technically in that map tile now. Do we choose where we want to go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, right. I have to hold for the darkness
Yeah.
first. That's right.
That's, you know, that's actually fine.
Double sixes.
Double sixes. So, hope for the future. Seeing how far technology has advanced gives you hope for humanity's future. Each hero may immediately heal 2d6 wounds or sanity, any mix, or cancel a darkness or growing dread card on the d6 roll of 4+. Well, let's heal. We don't have any darkness cards.
Yeah. And
Or
I'm
dread cards.
not even going to roll because I only have one wound, and so no matter what, I'm going to be able to heal it, so I'm just
Yeah.
going to heal it.
All right. 2d6.
Yep.
Great, I get to fully heal.
Woo!
Yay! All right.
See, I mean, that was nice.
That was
but
good. Yeah.
Hopefully that happens, you know,
Yeah, can you do that?
later on,
Later
too.
on in
I'm
the
going to
game?
try. I'm going to try my
Maybe.
best.
Okay.
All right, let's roll to move. Oop, that went really far. 2. Where do you want to go?
I think I want to go this way.
That way?
Yeah.
I can't. There's a clear 1. Technically, I can go like that.
Yeah. Cool.
There we go.
All right. 6. Nice.
Ooh.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. Now I am going to go ahead and peek. So let's see what we've got here. We have drive room.
This one.
Nice.
This one.
This one. Okay.
Oh, yeah, this side.
Yep. Okay.
And, well, it looks very similar, so I'm assuming either way works.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
I think it's this way.
It's this one. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Right.
Whoa. Scoochie a little
Great.
bit.
And then go ahead and grab a exploration token. Nice.
Pop.
Okay. All right, and I get my 5 XP.
Yeah. I don't have anything so far.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
make some stuff happen. I don't know. Okay.
I'm working on it.
All right. Well, that is the end of the turn. So we can go ahead and reveal that token.
Let's see.
What do we got?
Ooh.
Okay.
2 encounters and 2 doors. Well,
All right.
1 door, because there's only 1 exit.
Okay. Let's see what our first encounter is. Okay. So we have Extermination Protocol. The auto turrets in this area have been set to exterminate any intruders. Red lights spin and flash along the ceiling, silently warning that the area ahead is under live fire. While in play, any time the Hold Back the Darkness roll is failed on board the Derelict Ship, roll a d6. Oh. On the roll of 1 or 2, ambush attack d3 auto turrets. Discard this card when the hero posse crosses into a new stage of the depth track. Okay, so this is going to remain in play. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Please continue to hold the darkness.
Okay, I'm going to
because
try.
That's... Wow, okay. Awesome.
There was someone, Ian, he said one of the conquistadors gets to roll for a loot card when looking through the door.
That's so true. Thank you.
Do we have that? Where do we have that?
That is the world
Oh.
card. Yeah, while on the derelict ship, whenever a hero explores, looks through a door, or successfully scavenges, they may draw a loot card on the d6 roll of 5+. Thank you, Ian, because I completely forgot about that.
You also 6'6"
Yeah.
successfully scavenged.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll for the door though, because
Yeah.
it's fine. Okay, I rolled a 5. I forgot what that
it's
said
5+.
immediately. Okay,
So you get a loot card.
yay, awesome.
Thanks, Ian.
Thank you, Ian. Loose coins. Okay,
Ooh.
20 XP and 50 gold.
Love that.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, I just realized that our encounter, it's a remains in play. It's okay. That's
Yeah.
fun. That's fun for
Yeah.
us. Okay.
Yep. Okay. All right, our next encounter. The Icarus effect. A large bay window is set into the wall here, and you can see the vast reaches of space. A massive glowing nebula passes by in the distance, and for a moment you feel as if you are being drawn to it, as though it senses your presence and wants you to come closer. Maybe, if you could find a way out of the ship, you could join it. So this is a Cunning 5 test for everybody. If successful, you snap out of it. Gain 15 XP as you recognize the madness that was pulling at your mind. If at least one hero fails this test, immediately trigger the hull breach depth event as they hit a button to open one of the nearby airlocks. Okay, so what's your cunning?
4.
4. All right, that's nice. My cunning is 2.
Yep.
So we need to roll a 5 or higher.
Both of us.
Yes. And I don't.
Do I have one to roll?
Go ahead and roll. You get XP.
I rolled 2.
Okay, so...
Can I just give you one of them? And
No.
We can just count?
All right, so you get 15 XP, and unfortunately, that is going to trigger the hull breach depth event. What? Oh my god, I do have grit. Oh, what if we use the tools to help us re-roll the die?
The stuff that we have.
Imagine that. I'm going to spend a grit to re-roll that, so we don't have to trigger, hopefully, have to trigger the depth event.
Come on, dice.
I don't know why I never remember that I have grit. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Like,
I don't, like, just...
okay, see, there you go. There you go.
We don't need to do it.
Jeez. 15 XP. Yay.
So you try to roll in that little L-shaped corner. Yeah, there.
There. We're gonna... Oh, yeah. Sorry. Just realized that our dice have been out of camera when we've been rolling.
Okay, so we've resolved our encounters.
So the first one, it's if I fail the depth roll event, we might get attacked?
Yeah, so
Okay.
basically, anytime the darkness roll is failed, we have to do a separate roll, and on the roll of 1 or 2, it's an ambush attack,
Oh, okay.
and it will be D3 auto turrets.
Got it.
So
got it.
don't.
It's good advice. It's
Just
good
don't.
advice. Okay.
And then
I will
it'll be
try my
fine.
best.
Okay,
I'm going to move these over here.
all right, let's roll to hold back the darkness.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. You're fine.
I did it.
You did it.
Woo-hoo.
There you go. See, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Totally
Just
fine.
don't. Okay, you roll to move.
Oh, right. I always forget that it's like right after.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess I'm walking straight.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little bit of glare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, you
there
got-
are lines. Excuse me. Okay, I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice. There you go.
Thank you. We have a little helper on the side
Yeah.
to keep us, in check.
Keep us honest.
And I am exploring. Scavenging is what I meant to say.
Unsuccessful.
Very unsuccessful.
Okay, so I will roll to move. Got a 1. Okay, sure. I'm just gaining a grit because I'm at max ambition. So, yeah, I guess I'll go right there.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to scavenge. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
We're doing so well on scavenging.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I did not hold the darkness on that one.
Sure. All right. Sure.
Oh,
No, that's fine.
it's fine.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Do you want to
All
know
good.
what that is?
Well,
Have a thought?
not really, but
Okay. Yeah, no. Ambush attack.
oh, fun.
So-
Fun for us.
I think first let's resolve all those other rolls that we have to do.
Yeah.
So we have
1d6.
So we have 2 hits from the mission that we need to resolve.
Shoot, there's so many things that happens when we fail. Okay. 2 regular hits?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I block
Sure.
1,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use my armor.
I blocked 1.
And my armor blocked the other one.
Here's my armor roll. Nope. Did not block that at all. So that's fun.
All right, now we get to roll to see if we get ambushed.
I'm going to do my voices in the dark real quick, just so
Okay.
I don't forget. So gonna roll my d6.
Oh.
It counts as successful, but you get depth. Thank you. Sure. So this basically what Nick is saying. Thank you, Nick. Is that technically we did not fail because it is a depth event, and so this card is not triggered.
Well, I like that.
Yeah. Yep. So it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have 5 horror hits from Voices in the Dark that I need to defend against.
Oh.
I've got willpower 4. So I've got 3
Okay, you got
successes. 2 go through. It's not that bad. Okay. This doesn't matter, but we do need to see what is ambushing us. Okay. And it is Xenocyte impalers. So we have D3 plus 1 xenocytes. Oh. Oh. Nick from Facebook says you don't get the horror either.
You're being very helpful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Okay. So D3 plus 1 xenocyte impalers. Do you want to roll?
D3 plus 1.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. Sure.
So 4.
Sure. All right. Got 4 xenocytes coming at us. While I place these, do you want to read through what they've got going on?
Yeah. Okay. So they're. I was about to say code words, but that's not the word I was looking for.
Abilities?
Well, no, I was going to say these.
Oh, keyword.
Keywords, that's the word. Alien, Beast, and Fiend. And their abilities are Wall Scurry, moves through other models, Impaling Tail. Any hero that ends their move adjacent to one or more Xenocyte Impaler must pass an Agility 5+ test or gain a bleeding marker.
Awesome.
And then there's Shadow Dodge, which has a little asterisk next to it. It says this enemy is +1 defense against attacks for each space away the attacker is from it.
Okay.
And they have move 9. Their combat is 3. Their damage is 3. Defense is 2 with an asterisk. And then their health is 5.
Nice. Okay.
So not too bad.
There. All right.
Actually, I'm gonna see if they want to see it just really quick.
Yeah. I mean, we can hold it up there so they can take a look at it.
I could hold it up to this one.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's a little.
Maybe.
Like that. Oh yeah, and their initiative is 8, so they get to go first.
Yeah.
So
and
these are the guys that we're fighting.
yeah, so, and they're +2 initiative, but that doesn't matter because they're already 8.
Yep.
So that's pretty high. Yeah. Moves to other models, and you hear the ends from movement adjacent to bleeding marker. Okay. Okay. So
Since there's 4, we have 2
we have 2 each,
each.
and they're going to go ahead and go first. So
Right.
do we want to, I'll resolve the ones against you first.
Sure.
So they've got combat 3.
Yep.
So it's 3 each.
3 each.
And they hit on a 3 or higher. So we've got 1, 2, 3 hits.
Okay. Not terrible.
All right.
And my defense is 4
4.
plus.
Okay.
So block 1.
Block 1.
And then I have my armor, which is
Yes.
5 plus.
And so you've got, hold on, you've got, each hit does 3 damage. So you've got 2 hits coming through. So you're going to need to roll 6 dice for your
see,
armor.
this is the part that I always get
Yeah.
confused. Okay. So 6. Lots of dice. I didn't roll that.
No, you did. Okay.
Okay. Oh, well, there was a lot of dots. I thought I blocked more, but
There's 3.
3.
But you only, I mean,
I only took 3.
3
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Yeah. Could have been a lot worse,
Could have been.
for sure.
Oh, I grabbed 4. No.
All right.
Beautiful.
And now you need to roll 6 dice against
For
me.
you. I roll my white dice. And they're what, 3 or higher?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, so sorry about that.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure.
My bad.
All right. Got a defensive 4. Sure.
I block 2.
Block 2.
Okay.
All right. So 3, 6, 9 dice for armor. 4, 5,
So sorry.
6, 7, 8. Can I have one of your dice?
Yes. Which one? Do you want a red one, white one, green one?
Yeah, I'll take a green
Okay.
as a treat. Thank
There
you.
you go.
All right. I've got armor 5. Okay. That's a block.
I think you blocked 2.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds. I don't like that. So what?
I have once per turn, you may allow another hero on your map tile to re-roll a single defense or 2 hit roll. Oh, but that's your armor roll. It's not a defense roll.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
We'll remember that for
Yeah.
next time. It's okay. I can grit armor, right? So I'm just gonna grit the armor.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna save these.
Yep.
I'm gonna re-roll these. Oh. Okay.
You didn't roll that.
No, I didn't.
Those don't count.
Jeez. Okay, that went everywhere. So.
I got short arms.
Okay, so saved another 2.
Okay, so you only
So-
take 5?
Yeah. All right, that's better.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm at just under half health, so need to lock in.
That's so great.
Need to lock in. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so that was their turn, and now you get to go.
Yes, but I have to hold the...
Not yet.
No. Okay, right.
Yeah. So let's look at their abilities again. So they have any hero that ends their move adjacent to one or more impalers must pass an agility 5 test. What is your agility? You got 2 agility,
I have 2.
but then they also get +1 defense if you're not adjacent to it. So that does make it tough, right?
So it's either defense 2 if I'm standing right next to them, but if I move a space away, then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you also have your hidden dagger.
I do, which is a free attack. So once per turn, I do 1 wound to an adjacent enemy, ignoring defense, armor, and cover.
Okay.
So I get to do an extra little jabby stab.
Jabby stab. Love a jabby stab.
I do too. It's very nice. Well, I'm gonna roll to move anyway. Just
Yeah. See
you know,
if you get a grit.
I do not.
Nope.
Um,
But I mean, you're melee anyway, so you should
I should stay.
you should just stay.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Do it. Do the thing.
Okay, and I have my Spanish sword, which also means that my melee critical hits are +1 damage. So let's hope for that.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a grit
Nice.
and re-roll those. Well, I got 1 hit,
Nice. Okay.
and I'm gonna put it on that guy.
Okay.
Let's see. I do 3 damage, but his defense is 2, so 1 gets through.
One goes through.
And their health is 5. And so I'm gonna do my hidden dagger on the same guy and just
Okay.
put an extra wound on him.
Nice.
And then that's it for me.
Okay. Good job. All right. So I've got my crossbow. What?
Sorry. Any hero that ends their move adjacent to one, so I need to do that.
Yeah. Agility 5.
Okay, so I have to do an agility 5 test. So I get my agility is 2. So great for me. Okay, so I get.
You get a bleeding marker. which
Do I
is
get
over
2 bleeding markers, like
Nope.
1 per dice, or it's just 1?
there. No, it's just one. It's in the bag over there.
In the
Sorry.
bag.
In the bag. Forgot these guys gave you a bleeding marker.
Yeah.
And so the bleeding marker reduces your base health by 3.
Oh.
So
Okay, so I'm down to 9.
Yes. Okay.
So great.
But you can use a grit to get rid of it, which
I don't
you
have.
just spent.
Yeah, I should
Okay.
have used my ambition, but it's fine.
It's fine. It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good. Okay. So yeah, I have a crossbow. Has a range of 8. +1 damage at half range or less. So I don't know. I think my agility is 1, so I feel like I need to move away.
Yeah.
I need to try to move away. So
Yeah.
let's roll to move. Sure. 2. And then what's their escape? Escape of 4?
4.
Okay. I can escape and I can move 2. So I'll go, let's see. I just need to go there, really. And then I'm not adjacent, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And I'm still at half range for my crossbow. So my crossbow uses the D8 and for range value 4+. Okay.
Do you want to
Yep. Thank you.
use my team ability? Not my team ability, my
Starting upgrade.
thank you.
Yeah. Yours is really nice
For other people.
for other people, but does not help you at all.
No.
And I don't have anything that helps you.
No.
And I'm sorry.
That's fine.
That's why I was like, you should take the lantern. Because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
7.
go.
Okay. So that is a critical. So. I think I'm going to put it on this guy, actually.
Okay.
Because he's already got wounds on him.
Yeah.
And so. Let's see. Let's see what can happen here. Hey. I rolled a 6.
Perfect.
All right. So he's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
That means you also get 25 XP.
25 XP. Nice. Hi, George. Okay.
Hi. Hey, can you lay down, please?
Okay. Nice. I cleared 1. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
So,
Now I gotta roll for the darkness.
yes. Yes, indeed.
Well, we didn't fail it, technically.
Mm-hmm.
But I did trigger another depth event.
You love triggering those depth events.
I do, apparently. I rolled double 6s, double 1s, and double 3s. Give me the 2, 4, and 5, and then we just complete
All right.
all of them.
Creeping darkness. The darkness is always searching for a way out. Draw a... Nope, that's the wrong one. Move the darkness 2 steps forward on the depth track.
Well, we kind of failed.
Awesome. So, 1, 2.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice. Very nice.
But does that mean that we just skipped the darkness? 1?
No.
No.
Okay.
There's never any, you never skip those, right?
No.
They always,
Yeah.
always happen.
And I have bad news. I hate to be the bearer.
Great.
I do have bad news.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the worst darkness card that we could have pulled.
Awesome.
For sure.
Awesome.
So, cold death. For each wound a hero currently has on him.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
For each wound a hero currently has on him, he immediately takes another wound, ignoring defense. Then do the same for sanity damage, ignoring willpower. What a treat. We have got something to cancel this, right? One of those.
Here. Play at any time on a conquistador hero. That hero may spend 1 ambition to cancel a darkness or growing dread card, or redraw an exploration token just revealed. That hero gains 25 XP.
Okay. You use that?
Well, you have 2 ambition. I only have 1. Do you want to use an ambition too?
Absolutely, I do.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely, I do.
Let's do that.
That would kill me instantly. That's literally an insta kill. Because I have six wounds. Okay.
Yeah, but you have 14 health. Do you have 14 health?
I do have 14 health.
Yeah.
But then one hit from one of those guys.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, it would have brought me up to 6 out of 9 since I'm down
Gosh.
3.
That's bad. That's tough.
That was not fun.
That's messed up. Okay. What was I doing? I need to roll. Right? I spent an ambition to roll something to get rid of it.
What?
What did it say? 'Cause I
No,
don't
you
remember.
you use 1 ambition to cancel it,
Oh, really? And it's just gone?
and you just gain 25 XP.
Wow. Okay. Nice. Nice. Crisis averted.
Yes.
Okay.
Are the team abilities? Oh, do you know what we haven't pulled?
Oh, right. Okay. We are using heroic efforts, but we forgot to draw at the start of the fight.
So we're gonna pull them now.
Here you go.
All right. Hero of the hour. Play at any time. Cancel a depth event, darkness, or growing dread card as is played/drawn. Then roll a d6 for each darkness card that remains in play and growing dread card in the stack. Cancel that card on a roll of 3+.
Okay.
So we just used one and now we get another one.
Nice.
So now here we go.
Okay. And I have coordinated attack. Play at any time. Choose one other hero. Both you and the chosen hero Both you and the chosen hero may each add plus d6 damage to one hit during your next activation. If only a single hero, instead add d6 damage to each one of your hits during the next attack. Yeah,
Nice.
Sure. Okay. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. We are, just so you guys know, we are using the A scenario up against the world for heroic efforts. So at the start of every fight, we can each draw a heroic efforts card. So just for your reference.
If we've used the one that we already had, right? Or do we redraw each fight?
I think you redraw each fight.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay. So,
It's their turn.
yes. Yes. All right, so these guys are going to retarget because I moved away.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll definitely get one of them. So
Yep.
I'll just move one here.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, here, that's fine. And then we'll just roll off for
Sure.
this last guy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
It's going back to you.
And they can move.
So they just followed you.
They can move through. They have wall scurry, right? So they can move through other barriers.
Well, they can move through other models.
Ah. Okay. All right. So I'll resolve the hits against you first.
Okay. I just have one against me
There
now.
you go. All right, and they hit on 3 or higher. So just one hit.
One
That's not
hit.
bad. Okay.
All right, let's see. And my defense is 4+. So I did not save that. But I can use my armor, and it's 3. So let's see if my armor does anything, please.
Oh, nice.
I saved 2 of them, so I take
Nice.
1.
Good job. Ian Finn from YouTube says, I think you are allowed to accumulate heroic effort cards during play.
Oh, so if you don't use it, you just pull another one?
I guess?
That's interesting.
I wouldn't mind playing by Ian Finn from YouTube's rules.
No.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Because I don't think it says anything about, like, discarding, so...
That's true, it doesn't.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, shall we resolve my hits?
Oh, you. Okay, and you...
6 dice.
6 dice.
Okay.
What was 1 less than last time?
All right. So we got 4. Got 4 plus defense. All right. I defend 1, but I have my armor, so that's 9 dice again.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna need 1 more from yours. Thank
3.
you. Let's see. Okay. Save. Nope. Save. Okay, so I block 4 and I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think I'm going to grit that, actually.
Try to get a couple more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have used to reroll defense.
I keep forgetting that.
I do too. I don't remember how many you
I don't either.
didn't defend. Because it was before
3.
you rolled the 9.
I didn't defend 3. So what we could do is re-roll one of them, and then I'll just re-roll all of the armor rolls. We'll just do it next turn.
We'll do it next time.
Yeah. I don't want to, like... Okay. And then I save 2 more, so I take 3
Take 3
hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think last time I had this, we used it mostly on your, like, 2 hit rolls.
Yeah.
And so I think we forget that it's also for defense.
Yeah, I don't think about it during defense. Because I'm always... Every time I fail an attack roll, I look at you with fear and hope in my eyes, and that triggers the... Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, that's resolved.
Beautiful.
So now you get to attack.
Yes.
But
First,
maybe
I'm going to roll to move.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, no.
Well, you can try and escape if you...
Yeah,
well,
but
no.
I have to be close for
That's true.
my sword. So, all right. Let's see. And I have 4 plus. Well, I did nothing. Do I want to use my ambition to reroll that? But ambition, I would only be able to reroll 1, right?
Yeah. But you get to add 2.
I don't know if that's worth it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, not this time.
Yeah, okay.
But I am going to use my hidden dagger,
Okay.
free attack, and do a little stabby jab.
Do a stabby jab.
And put a wound on the guy next to me.
Okay, nice. Now you have to do your skill test, your agility 5 test.
I forgot.
And that's definitely something I would use the ambition on.
If I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's what, 5
Yeah,
plus?
5 plus. Hey,
Okay,
you got
but I
it.
passed it.
Nice, okay.
Good, good.
All right, I'm going to roll to move. All right, that's fine. Let's see if I can escape. I can, okay.
Yeah.
I have escape of 4. So I'm gonna go ahead and move here.
Perfect.
And I've got my D8 for the crossbow. Okay, thank you.
Now we're using
See?
it.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. What do you guys think? Should I use an ambition to get this 2-hit roll to hit? I only have 1 ambition right now, but I do have an ability that says at the start of each turn, if you have no ambition, recover an ambition token on the d6 roll of 5+.
Yeah, so you have an easier chance of getting back.
Higher odds of getting more ambition next turn if I use it. But I'm also sitting at, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds of 14 health. So I'm kind of like, I feel like it's better to try and, do murder, Nick says. Okay, awesome. Exactly the input I want. Thank you. Okay. Wait,
but it's
no, I
plus
have a
2.
4. I have a 4, and it's +2. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. That was risky.
We do have to kill these guys, yes.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how much damage we got.
Is it when you use ambition, is it
No.
not to damage roll?
No. Because I use the ambition on the 2-hit roll, so it only applies to the 2-hit. So.
And they have the ability that if you're away from it, they're +1 defense, and so their defense for you is 3.
Yeah.
And
All
you
right.
rolled a 3.
So that bounces.
Lovely.
That's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We'll make it through. It's fine.
I really hope that I can pick up another weapon.
Yeah,
So
at some point.
yeah,
We're not there yet, but
we're not there yet.
we'll see.
We'll see. We will see.
What was your rolls?
I rolled a 4.
Does it count as a critical? Because it'd be 4 plus 2, so bring it up to a 6.
Is it? I didn't know if it counted if you
I think it counts.
Well, Ian
I'm fine with that.
Finn from YouTube.
We're gonna play by those rules.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, so that means you ignore defense, or they ignore defense.
Okay. Well, then it's 3 wounds on him.
Or does it? Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I can find 3 wounds.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't even think about like the
That
plus
I would bring
2.
it up to
Yeah. Okay.
a critical
Awesome.
hit.
Okay. That's on. Well, I'm gonna place this so it's a little more clear. All right. There we go.
That guy.
Thank you guys for keeping us on our toes.
Yes.
It's easy to forget.
There's so many things
Yeah.
to remember.
Yeah.
So some things, just slip.
Okay. So that was my turn. So we need to roll for the darkness.
Yes.
Let's keep it clean.
Do you have to roll for the horror, or the voices in the dark?
That's only when it's failed.
Failed.
Yeah, and we've had depth events the last 2, I think.
Yes. Okay. I just remembered that was a thing. Why am I rolling 2? Oh, I am. Well.
Oh, okay. Sure. It's everybody's favorite, hull breach. Okay,
boy.
explosions rock the ship as a hull breach tears open nearby. Select a random hero's map tile and a random exit on that map tile, either an open door or an end cap, to find the location of the hull breach. Reroll a new hero if no valid exits on the map tile.
Well, we
So-
only have one.
I mean, I guess this is technically, so we could roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Okay, so it's here.
This one.
Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, roll a d6 to determine the size of the breach. So go ahead. 2, okay. Every hero is immediately pulled a number of spaces equal to the size of the breach along the shortest path towards it, starting with the hero closest to the breach. Every hero also takes a number of hits equal to the size of the breach. Any hero that is moved into one of the 2 spaces of the open door / end cap is pulled through, taking 2d6 wounds, ignoring defense, before clawing their way back inside the ship. The breach is then sealed by a force field. All right, well, that's really fun. I love that. So I will be pulled through.
Yep.
So 2, so that's 1, 2. Okay, and then we take a number of hits equal to the size of the breach.
2.
2. So let's roll to defend those 2 hits. Okay, and I luckily defend those 2 hits.
I do not.
You do not. You take 2 wounds.
2 wounds. I'm getting dangerously close.
Not doing so hot. Okay. Any hero that is moved into one of the 2 spaces is pulled through, taking 2d6 wounds, ignoring defense. So, this might be an early revive token.
Okay, so you move 2. Do I need to move 2 as well?
Yeah,
Like that?
shortest path, yeah. Yeah, and you're just barely not hitting it, so let's see.
Beautiful.
See how many wounds. Okay. Sure. So that's 10
Death.
wounds, which is immediate death. So we're starting off really, really, really well. Do you want to go ahead and...
Did you get pulled all the way to reach the?
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
For sure, because I started off 2 spaces from it to begin with.
you just got pulled out of the derelict ship.
Yep.
Yep.
Into space.
Pulled right out of the derelict ship. Right out into space. So, that's awesome. Would you do me just a small favor and use that revive token. Just a small favor. Thanks. Awesome. Good start.
Revived.
Good start. God. Okay.
That was fatal. Yes. Yes, it was.
Is that
So
fatal?
You died, and then now you're back up. Woo.
Yep. Sucked out of space.
The hole be breaching.
Yep.
Yes, it will be.
'Tis but a flesh wound. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling confident.
No,
So.
we're in the technically second room.
Oh. Yeah.
Technically one more, yeah, because we are on the third.
Oh. I didn't know if that counted because this was like part of the
Start.
setup,
Yeah.
but- okay.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Do we get to roll to keep the revive token? How much?
I don't know.
How much would we need to roll?
Yeah.
4+, 5+,
Let me know.
6
know.
or higher?
Because that is a game changer for sure. If we actually get to roll to keep it.
Yeah,
I would say 5+.
5+,
5+?
probably.
I don't know, but I was just go.
Guessing.
Yeah.
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 I mean, that would make the most sense, I feel.
Yeah. If you guys could
Streaming rule.
live
As a
stream.
live stream rule.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Does everybody feel good about that?
4+.
4+. That's very generous. Okay. Any other votes on the sitch? I'm happy to roll.
Just trust.
Okay.
Ian.
We'll trust Ian.
We're
He's
trusting
gone.
Ian.
Had a lot of good advice.
Yeah. Do you want to roll?
I don't know if I should.
Okay. All right. No pressure. No pressure. Okay.
So no.
No, thank you, Ian, for your.
We tried.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Not in the cards today. Should be stated on the character card. No. Okay. Well.
Georgie. It's fine, honey.
Okay. Well, we don't get to keep that. How did that even happen? Roll for
I've
darkness.
rolled the darkness. I rolled a
Okay.
double 4.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, now they get to go, and they're gonna retarget.
Yep.
So, I think we should roll off for each one of them since there are 2 that have wounds.
Yeah. Let's do that.
So we'll start here.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. Me.
1, 2, 3. Okay. And so it's gonna go here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I get that one.
Cool. So we each have one wounded one.
Yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that one's going on you.
Me.
Okay. So I'll resolve the hits for
Great.
you first. So we've got 6 dice. So come on. Okay. So we got 4 hits on you.
4. All right. Let's see if we can block these. I block 0.
None. Okay.
I am also,
So that's 12 dice you would need to roll.
yeah, and I have a bleeding marker, so that brings me down to 9, and I'm at 6 wounds.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So I'm about to die.
Oh. How is this happening? Like, why is this so bad? Okay.
But what?
Do you have an ambition?
I have 1 ambition, but that so that I get to reroll 1 of the dice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But that would, like, if you save 1 of the defense rolls, that would save 3 hits off of you, though.
Okay, I'm gonna use that because let's see. Okay, I did.
Okay.
So that means I need to roll 9.
9.
And I can only take 3 wounds. Well, actually, if I take 3 wounds, 3 or more, and I die.
Okay. If we die and fail, we're just gonna restart.
Yeah,
We're just gonna restart the mission.
because this is a little sad.
Okay. So,
Well, I block 3.
1, 2. You block. Oh, no.
No,
1, 2, 3, 4,
because
5, 6.
my armor is 5+.
See ya. Yep. See ya.
I died.
All right. Well, would you like to roll for this guy on me?
Sure.
This is great.
And
So
how many?
The revive is a specific starting upgrade for the duelist.
Okay.
Ah.
So,
So I'm gonna talk to Jason about
okay. So Jason has said that the
it. But he thinks that's where it could be from. Done.
Remember, things he remembers.
we think and or remember ish that the keeping the revive token is a specific starting upgrade for the duelist, and we are not running the duelist, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many am I rolling?
You're rolling 3.
3. Oh yeah, because you only have 1 on you.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it's fine. I don't have any wounds. It's fine.
Yeah, for you.
I have 1 shot a turn, but it's
well,
fine.
they all hit.
Sure. All right. It's going.
Or wait,
What?
no, none of them hit. No, one of them hit
Oh.
because their melee is 3+.
Okay.
So only 1 hits.
Okay.
I forgot that it has to be higher, not lower. I don't know why I forgot that.
Okay. Defended. Yay.
Well, you have full health, and I'm dead.
Yep. But what's fun is I literally get 1 shot a turn. So, like, at best, it'll be 3 more turns before you can stand back up if I don't die. Okay.
Yep.
All
Let's
right.
see.
I need the D8. Okay.
Can you still use my starting upgrade even though I'm dead?
Can you?
I think so.
Because it's still technically
I think
there.
so. I think so. Do you guys know? If a hero is dead, can the one that is not dead use the dead hero's starting upgrade. benefits? The flavor must seek revenge. I know.
Yeah.
I'm really trying. I'm seeking for sure. I don't know if I'm getting there. Xenocytes are tough for the first
Yep.
enemy. Okay. I think so. I'm gonna go ahead and just re-roll.
Yeah.
I feel like it's. Let's see. Okay, re-roll. I got an 8.
Critical.
So we got a critical. I'm gonna go ahead and.
Are you going to put on one of the wounded or put more wounds or put new wounds on a non-wounded?
What do you guys think? So we have 3 options here. I got a critical. We have 1 Xenocyte that has 1 wound on it. We've got another one that has 3 wounds, and then 1 that's completely unwounded.
And their health is 5.
Yeah, they've got a health of 5. Where do you guys think I should put the hit? I also just realized I didn't roll for movement at the start of my turn
You didn't.
because I was so flustered with you falling over. So yeah, while you guys think about where we should put the hit, I'm going to
Roll for movement.
roll for
And
movement.
see if you can get a...
See if I get a grit. And
you do.
And I do. So because of my Desert Rose, I get to get a grit and an ambition.
Oh, that's so lucky.
Most wounded. Okay, so we're going to put it on this guy. So let's roll for damage. And I get a 6. Okay, so this guy's dead.
Dead. Means you also get 25 XP.
Yes, I do get 25 XP.
You're getting XP a lot faster than...
Last time we played? I know.
Yeah, also, like, me.
I know.
Last time,
Yeah.
so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Ability test.
Yes.
Yes.
And so, yes, I am ending my turn adjacent to 1 or more must pass an agility 5 test.
Yeah.
Okay, so my agility's 1. So
That's fun for you.
I need to get a 5 or a 6?
Ooh.
No. Okay, well that's fine. I'll take a bleeding marker. I have grit and I have ambition, but I kind of feel like I want to save that.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank you. All right, roll to hold back darkness.
Yes.
Okay, it's held.
I did it normally this time, you guys. Woohoo!
Never been done before.
No.
Never been seen before. Okay.
I think
So-
literally once, right at the beginning.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, no.
Whoops.
And so these guys are just going to retarget onto me. And so I'll have them
Just move around.
move around here. So will you roll? Thank you.
6.
Yep.
6 dice.
Okay.
They
So
roll,
we've got
what, 3 or higher?
yeah. So we've got 3 hits.
3 hits.
Defense of 4. Okay. So I blocked 2 hits. 1 goes through. So I'm gonna roll 3 dice for my armor. And my armor's 5, so I block 1, and I take 2 hits.
Nice.
So that's not bad.
What, and you have a bleeding marker, so your health is down to
11.
yeah.
Yep.
I like how to do math in my head. I'm like, is it?
Okay. And now here's the thing. If I can escape, I could give up my attack this turn to go stand you up, because you're on a different map tile.
I am on a
already.
different map tile.
So I think that's what I'm going to try and do. So let's roll for movement. 3. So I can get to you.
Okay.
Let's see if I can escape though. I can. Awesome. Okay. So I can go. What space were you standing in?
I think I
This
was
one?
on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. 1, 2, and now you're stood.
Now I'm stood.
Now you're stood.
Does that mean I get to heal everything?
Yeah. Right?
No.
Do you have to roll to heal?
Yeah. You can heal 2d6.
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 And you also need to roll an injury.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so I heal 5.
Nice.
Okay. Can I take my bleeding marker as
Yes.
one of those?
Or a bleeding marker just goes away when you're KO.
Ah.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Okay. Now you got to roll on the injury chart.
Okay.
Let's see what you got.
Not double ones.
Let's not. Well, but I got double 6s.
Huh.
So, new scars. You're a bit of a mess. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. But it's all superficial. In a lot of ways, you look tougher. You are +1 max grit.
Nice.
This injury can never be lost or removed. Any further roll of 12 would count as when knocked out, which is number 11.
Okay.
So I
Nice.
just get +1 max grit,
That's literally the best possible
which is
outcome.
also, I have the ornate helmet, also gives me +1 max ambition, so I can have 3 grit and 3 ambition.
That's really nice. That's really nice.
That was probably the best one I could
Yeah.
have gotten.
Good
so
job.
+1
Hmm.
max grit. Oops, I just spelled max wrong.
Good job. Wow.
Apparently some of my doubles are lucky.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So this is the end of my turn, and now we can roll to hold back the darkness.
Well, we failed that.
Okay.
But we failed that normally this time.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh,
Well. We got a lot of stuff we got to do every time you fail that thing.
I know.
It's a lot of. Okay. So you get a darkness card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lost in the Cosmos. Count the number of Growing Dread cards in the stack and discard pile. Each hero immediately takes horror hits equal to the total. Each of these horror hits does sanity damage equal to your hero level. So luckily we don't have any Growing Dread cards in the stack right now. So this is just
It's moot.
resolved. Awesome.
Love that.
Okay. Now, I need to roll for Voices in the Dark so I don't forget.
Yes.
Okay. 6. So 4, 5, 6. And my willpower's 4. So I can block 3. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Take 3 sanity damage. And then we have to roll for 2 hits from the mission.
Right. I block 1.
Block 1. And I also block 1.
Do we get to use armor for this?
Oh, yeah, we do. Forgot. Nice.
And I block that one.
I do too.
Woo!
Awesome. Okay. This is like the first time I've ever actually played with armor, and it's really nice to have armor.
Yeah.
Really nice to have armor.
It's very nice, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now we have to do
Yes. Okay, so
that one.
we have the Extermination Protocol. Anytime the Hold Back the Darkness roll is failed, roll a d6 on the roll of 1 or 2 ambush attack d3 auto turrets. Who should roll for that?
I don't know. Do you want to roll?
I think I failed the last big ticket item.
Okay, so let me.
Oh, he wants to roll.
Okay,
Let's see.
it's just one.
Well, if this
We're
happens,
having
it's not our
a
fault.
guest roller.
It is actually
Which-
George.
Is that good?
No. It's not good. On the roll of 1 or 2 ambush attack d3 auto turrets.
Blame this guy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, you can roll to see how many auto turrets we have. We'll see.
You want to kiss the dice for good luck? Thank you.
Wow. Awesome. Gosh.
Well,
3 auto turrets.
was it a D3?
Yep.
Okay. I thought it was just a D6. And I was like, we're going to have to fight 6 of those?
No. No, that would actually be the worst possible thing that could happen. Sure.
Yeah.
What's going on? Like,
Space doesn't like us.
No, I don't think so. No conquistadors in space.
No.
Okay.
They're like, you guys belong in the jungle.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess.
Is it ambush style?
Yep. Yep. Oh, I need to get the this guy out
The
too.
xenocytes are calling in backup. Yeah, and George
They
did
are.
not help on that roll at all.
No. Okay. Awesome. All right. Do you want to roll? Roll? Do you want to read the
I can read.
abilities? Thanks.
All right, and their keywords are hazard and derelict ship. So, all right, immobile. Auto turrets cannot be moved in any way. So then, how do you place them in ambush style? Do you just place them and then they stay there forever? Okay. Burst cannon, ranged attack, range 12, shots 3, damage 2. 2 hit rolls of 6 do d6 hits each.
What?
Ooh. Explosive. When destroyed, every adjacent model takes d3 wounds, ignoring defense.
Sure.
Okay, it says every adjacent model. Does that include other enemies?
Yeah. Dude, okay, we could lure them over and then.
Explode them.
Ooh, okay. High level strat.
Move 0. Escape is 1+. Their range is 4+. Defense is 3. Health is 12.
These are beefy. Okay.
And their initiative is 5, so they get to go right after the xenocytes.
Okay.
Yay.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
We're gonna just
Okay.
put that over here. There.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just roll off. I mean, we each get 1, right? So.
Yeah.
I mean, we could. Here, I'll do this.
Well, if you put them next to each other, it'll just
Oh, you're
explode
right.
each other. You know.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So
Me?
no, me. I
Oh.
said 1, 2, 3.
The model, our characters look pretty
Yeah.
similar, so I wasn't
Yeah.
looking.
No, it's okay. All right. Man, that's tough.
Beautiful.
That's tough. Okay. So that all happened from the darkness roll, right?
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Nick from Facebook, shoot out enemies ambush as far away as possible. Do they have shootout?
They don't have shootout.
Yeah. I don't think they have shootout.
Oh, there's shootout events. ambush. Was it a shoot out event?
No.
No.
He just, he meant enemies.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, so what they have immobile, blast cannons, and
Burst cannons.
burst cannons, and explosive.
Yeah.
So. Alrighty. Well, I guess the xenocytes are gonna retarget. We'll roll for it because one of them has a wound. So we'll
Yeah.
go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then it just goes here. Well, it can move through other models, so it can go here actually.
Yeah.
And then, is there a more beneficial place for us to put this? I don't think
No.
so. Okay.
Wow. This is great.
We found ourselves in a sticky situation.
Yeah.
I fear.
At least I'm revived.
Yeah, and now
And I have most of my health
yeah,
back.
yeah.
We're trying. Okay, so should you roll for me first?
Yeah, I'll roll for you first.
For the xenocytes.
Okay, so 2 hits.
2 hits.
That's,
2 hits.
yeah.
And I block both.
Nice. Good job.
Whew.
All right, and then 3 for me.
How does that happen? Unfortunately, 3 hits.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I block 2. 1 goes through. I still need these. Okay. For my armor. Okay, I only take 1. So that's pretty good.
That's good. We are in a space jam.
A jam and a space jam.
Yeah.
Big time. Okay. Now the auto turrets get to go. So can you just read out those abilities again?
Okay, so auto turrets cannot be moved in any way.
Okay.
Got that.
Ranged attack.
Burst cannons, ranged attack. Range is 12. Well, we're right in front of them, so there we go. Shots 3, damage 2. To hit rolls of 6, do d6 hits each. So don't
Okay.
roll any 6s.
Okay.
Is that. And then when destroyed, every
Okay.
adjacent model takes d3 wounds, ignoring defense.
Okay.
So 3 shots. But
Okay.
I have what? You have 2, I have 1.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll roll for you first.
Okay.
So
3.
3 shots. And they hit on 4.
Yes. Okay, so
Oh,
1.
1 hit,
Oh,
but
it's
it is a 6. I'm sorry.
And that one does d6 hits.
D6 hits. so.
So I take 5.
Yeah, that's 5 hits at 2 damage each. So,
Okay, so
5
first,
dice.
5 dice.
sorry.
Yeesh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have 4 plus. Okay, so I block 3.
That's good. And
And then, so 2 damage each, so I have to roll 4
yeah.
for my armor. And my armor is 5 plus. And I block 1. So I
Okay.
take 3.
Okay.
That's not terrible. Could be worse.
It could be. I'm scared.
So you
Okay.
have 2, which means I have to roll 6.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, so she rolled 2 6s
Yeah.
and a 4.
Okay, well the 4 is normal.
Yep. Please
Alright.
roll them.
Should I roll both at the same time?
Sure.
Let's see how many. At least one of them's low.
All right.
So you take 8, 9, because it just counts as 1.
Right. 9 hits. 9 hits
Yeah.
at 2 damage each. All right. I'm gonna need one of those dice.
Oh, right.
Thank you. Derelict Ship is not messing around.
No, it's not. Not at all. Okay. Okay, well, I see a lot of numbers.
And you know what? True.
I meant dots. Obviously, it's a lot of numbers.
See a lot of
I
numbers
see a
on
lot of
those
numbers.
dice. Okay.
I meant I see a lot of dots.
All right, so I blocked 5,
That's good.
so that's pretty nice. And then 4, so they have, I need to roll 8.
Yep.
Here. Let's see. Wait. I can reroll 1 single defense roll.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I had 4, right?
4.
Okay. So let me reroll 1.
We remembered this time. Well, no, this is... You get to reroll a 4.
A single defense
Roll.
roll. Hey,
So you get to reroll a 4.
nice. Okay, so that is 2
So then
defended.
you would only take
So then 2 hits go through.
4
So I need to roll 4, yeah,
for your armor.
for armor.
They just do-
Really?
Yeah.
Reroll a single defense or 2 hit roll. But it just says roll. It doesn't say dice.
Single. That's the keyword there.
Well, we'll do that next time.
Yeah, I guess it evens out because I haven't been doing it.
Yep.
So,
You've been saving them up.
we're calling audible on that one.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, for some reason, word comprehension,
Yeah.
we're not doing it. I don't know.
And since we use it usually on your to hit roll, you only have 1 dice.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
so it's always just the 1 dice.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
we've never had to think about if it's just 1 or multiple. But you blocked
Okay.
2 of them.
All right, so I'm gonna take 2 hits. Nice.
Wow.
Or
Out of
2,
all of that.
2 wounds. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, now that they have gone, would you like to kill something?
I'm going to try my best.
Okay.
First, I'm going to roll and see if I can move. I mean, I can, but I don't... Do I want to move?
You could.
If I move
back.
If I move back, I
kill
can
this
kill
guy.
that guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first I'm gonna, okay, roll. Oh my god, my brain just, let's see if I can move.
Yep. Okay. So
Yeah.
you can move. You can move 6.
Okay, I'm gonna move to here.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna use my Spanish sword, and my melee's 4+,
Nice. You got a critical.
and I got a critical, but I can only hit 1. And my criticals are +1 damage, but I guess both of my hits are going on the same guy.
Yeah.
There's something to do with agility test.
Well, if I kill it, then no.
As soon as
End
you
of your
use-
movement.
End of your movement.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Oh,
any
the end
hero
of movement?
that ends their move adjacent. Yeah.
I
So
thought
you
it,
do have to
oh,
do
it's
it
not
now.
end their turn. It's end
Yeah.
their move. Okay, so I need to do that now before.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put those there. And that's what, 2
Yeah. Your agility's
dice?
2. So you
And
need
5+.
Yeah. Got it. Good.
Okay. Okay, I'm using the green one as my critical and the red one as my normal hit.
Hey. 6.
Yay.
Dead.
Dead.
You get 25
Ah,
XP.
Yay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Which is 25,
Just 25.
35. I know, I'm trying to do math.
Sorry. Sorry.
Which way? I will go this way. That's only the second time I've gotten XP this entire game.
Really? Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, and then I can't use my hidden dagger because I'm not close enough to use it on
Yeah.
anything. So
Probably. Yeah. I didn't think about it. But we should have used it at the start of your turn before you moved. I guess.
oh, I could do that.
Yeah, because it's a free attack, so you can use it at any time
Whenever
during your turn
Oh,
or during your activation.
Okay. Well. Next
Okay.
time.
All right. So I'm gonna roll for movement. Sure. But I do get a grit and an ambition because of my desert rose. And then let's see, what's the escape for the auto turrets? 1.
1.
Okay. Well, yep. I'm gonna move back with you. So I think I'll just.
I mean, that's
Is that
1.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then I will roll D8 for my crossbow. Let's see, I need a 4. Okay, I got a critical.
Nice.
Okay. And now here's the thing. Do we want to put the critical on the Xenocyte and just finish it off? Probably.
And then deal with the...
And then deal with the auto turrets after that?
Yeah.
Because the auto turrets have a health of 12.
Yeah.
So putting the critical on it doesn't really...
You would only still be able to do 6.
It would still be there. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on the Xenocyte. Okay. Let's see how much damage we got. 3. I think I'm going to use an ambition to re-roll that because I really want to get rid of this guy.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a good choice.
Okay.
Well...
Okay, well, it's 3 either way. That's fine. That's fine. So.
Oh, because you had a... Oh, because it's +2 when you re-roll it.
Yeah. Okay. So this guy's got 3 wounds.
Dang it.
But better than nothing.
Yep.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah.
So.
We're getting there.
Okay. So that was my turn. Yeah, I don't have anything else I can do. So go ahead and roll to hold back the darkness.
Yes. I did not.
Okay.
But it doesn't land on anything this time, so...
Mm-hmm.
But we have to do other things.
Okay. Okay. So we need to do our 2 hits from the mission.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if we defend that. You've got 1.
I take 1.
So roll for armor. Nice.
And I defend that as well.
Okay. Both of those go through, unfortunately. Armor, no. Okay. I take 2
wounds.
2 wounds. Once per turn. I don't want to use that yet.
No.
Okay. And then I need to roll for voices in the dark. So let's see how many horror hits. 1. That's
Okay.
fantastic. Okay. I do take 1 horror hit. Okay. And then we also have this again.
Not letting you roll this time.
No. So, while in play, anytime it's failed, we need to roll a d6. On the roll of 1 or 2, it's an ambush attack. That's a lot of turrets we have, so if we do get something, it gets an elite ability.
Oh, lovely.
So that's just what we would want. Okay.
And it does.
Okay. Could I grit that? Thoughts? Anybody know?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like you can
feel-
technically grit any roll.
Not any roll, most rolls. I mean, you can't grit like if you're rolling on a...
I'll say yes.
Okay. We're gonna grit it.
Yeah.
We're gonna grit it. Because
Because
that's
we are.
actually horrid.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not your character, so you can't.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'd say do it.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, well, I guess we're rolling for an elite ability.
Should I roll that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
We got 6. Darkstone Power Core. Burst cannon hits are now damage 4. And when destroyed, every adjacent model takes D6 wounds instead of D3.
Okay, that could help us, though.
Okay, but the damage goes up from 2 to 4. So it's not the worst thing, but it's not great.
Yeah. Yeah. These are tough.
These are hard. Also, if one of us dies, do we have to get dragged back to
Yep.
here?
Well, no. You have to be on a map tile that enemies are not on.
Oh,
So-
okay.
I think we make sure we stay together.
Yeah,
Stay-
close to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I mean, honestly, better that one than 1, because 1 would have given it +8 health.
plus 8 health.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, no. Good roll.
luckily we didn't do that.
Yeah. All right. So, darkness. So now the xenocytes get to go.
Yeah.
And it's going to retarget. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going on you.
me?
So it's going to go here. And it's got 3 combat. Hey,
Oh,
look at that.
it's weakened. It does nothing.
Yay. All right. Now the auto turrets are going to go.
And they cannot be moved, so
nope.
they're staying where they
They're
are.
staying there. I don't think they're retargeting, because like
It doesn't say
we
anything about
moved,
retargeting.
but like it's still within the range.
Yeah.
So I don't think it needs to.
Yeah.
So
So I have 1 on me.
yeah, and it has 3 shots, range of 4+. Okay, 2 hits, but no 6s
Okay.
this time.
Beautiful. And now their damage is
It's
4. But
Yeah.
let's see if I block the hits. I block both hits.
Nice. Okay,
Woo.
that's big.
All right, you have 2.
Yep. Let's roll
So
6 dice.
6. And what do they hit on?
They go on 4.
Okay, so 3.
Yeah, but there's what's
Oh,
that
there's
now?
a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 normal ones,
Yep.
and then
3. Okay.
it wasn't a 6 this
Yeah,
time.
it wasn't a 6.
So you take 5.
Yeah. Yes. Playing with fire here.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right.
I'll roll. Oh, no,
Okay. So I defended
3.
3.
Okay.
All right, but they have
Damage
4 now, so I need to roll 8.
8.
All right, so looking for a 5 or higher. And I've got, okay, I blocked 2. So I'm taking 6.
Can you take 6?
Let's see, I've got 6, 7.
No.
No, I can't. So,
You die.
well,
Or,
I'll re-roll a single.
yep,
Jeez, again, why am I not thinking about it until
after.
after?
Right.
I gotta get it together here.
Yeah.
Because I'm, like, I keep forgetting, and so I'm literally just not using that.
Yeah, same.
So I had 2 go through. Would you guys be okay with me re-rolling one of these and then just doing a full re-roll on the armor? What are your thoughts?
I feel like that would.
Re-roll. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Re-roll and use ambition. Yeah,
You do have ambition. You also
ambition.
have 2 grit.
I do. I have 1 ambition, but
Yeah.
okay. So re-rolling one of the defense rolls.
Still went through.
Using the ambition.
Still went through. Do you want to use a grit? Or you
I
can't
can't.
use.
I should have used the grit, and then
And
I
then the
could have used
ambition.
the ambition. But that would require forethought, or, as he says, cheating,
Yeah.
which I will not be doing. Okay.
And so you get to roll 8 again.
Yeah.
Dang, that didn't work at all.
Wow. All right. Let's pull it together here.
Come on, dice.
Okay. Block. Block.
Okay, well, you
Block.
blocked a couple more.
Block. All right. Nice. Okay, so 4 go through.
You could use grit
I can use grit on that.
on those.
So I'll grit the 4 armor rolls. Okay.
Block one
Block
more.
one more. But I do still have bad news. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No, you're fine.
But I have a bleeding. Oh, but I'm at 11. Okay.
Yeah, you're at 11.
Literally 1 health.
Yeah.
Okay, next turn, I need to use my grit to get rid of this bleeding marker, or I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Ha. Okay.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. Now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn. Okay, I'm gonna roll to move first. Oh,
Nice.
finally.
Nice.
I want a grit
Okay.
because I feel like with grit I can re-roll more dice, and so I'm gonna do that.
Nick says the flavor is still kicking. Absolutely.
Yeah. Have we been doing? Whenever you kill an
Nope.
enemy, gain 10 and heal 1 wound or sanity.
Nope.
'Cause-
Haven't been doing that. Haven't been doing that.
Yep.
Yeah. Completely forgot about Ruthless Warfare. Whenever you kill an enemy, gain 10 gold and heal 1 wound or sanity.
You've killed 2 xenocytes. I've killed 1.
Okay.
So just
Yeah. Okay. So because I've killed 2 xenocytes, I will come back down to 8 wounds.
I get 20 XP.
Yes.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, 20 gold.
Oh, 20 gold.
20 gold.
Gold.
Okay. And
Okay.
should I roll to actually see if I can move?
Yeah.
Like try to escape?
I mean, you have your yeah. Yeah.
I can't.
Cannot escape.
No.
But you do have your hidden dagger.
I do have my hidden dagger.
He's got 3 wounds.
Yeah, and he has health of 5.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to use my sword first. And I have 1 hit.
1 hit.
And they have what? Health, defense of 2. 4. 2 go through.
2 go through.
So he dies
Dead.
without my dagger.
Nice. Good job.
Bing, bing.
Okay. And you have your Ruthless Warfare.
65. Oh, I get to heal a wound.
Heal wound. Yes.
Sure.
Good job.
And 10 gold. Beautiful.
So, and now let's think about strategy for these. I feel like we should focus fire on the middle, so it'll like damage both on either side of it.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. Awesome. I'm going to spend my grit, first of all, to get rid of this bleeding marker.
So you're back up to 14.
So I'm back to 14 health. And so I've got 8 wounds. Okay. Let's roll to move, see if I get a grit. I do not.
Don't you have a...
What?
No.
Oh, once per turn you may re-roll a single die on a skill test or armor roll. What's my problem?
Whoops.
That's early.
I said, what if I just don't use the abilities that I have?
This is the one that I was thinking of.
Oh.
But you used it. Well, no.
Oh, yeah, no. Driven. At the start of each turn, if you have no ambition, recover an ambition token on the d6 roll of 5+. So I'm going to roll for the ambition, because I don't have any. Don't have any. Still. Okay, that's fine. And here's the thing. You can't shoot through barriers, right? No. So I was thinking like, oh, what if I come onto this map and get around to shoot from behind so it's like not targeting me? Which
Wouldn't
I guess...
it just turn around?
Would it?
Because
Probably.
if you're still in range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I didn't think about the fact that just
It
turns.
just turns, yeah. It doesn't move, but it does turn.
Yep. Okay. All right. What am I doing?
We have that too.
Oh, yeah, coordinated attack. Choose one other hero. Both you and the chosen hero may each add d6 damage to one hit during your next activation. And it is activation, so I could play that now. And
then it would still be for me next turn.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to use it?
Sure.
Okay, so we are using coordinated attack. All right. Let's see. Yes. Okay.
Nice.
I got a critical. So I'm going to put it on the middle guy.
Yep.
Okay, that's 2. But here's the plus d6. 4. So I got 6 through.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, do I have anything else? And I am +1 damage at half range or less. So it's actually 7. So yeah, it gets 7 wounds. And it's got a health of 12.
Yep.
Okay. Nice.
Yes.
And then it's got 10 plus 5. Okay, so I did 7, so it's 45 XP.
Oh, it's got one of those.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's... Okay.
Okay, here's the thing now.
Yeah.
Is that I have to get close. Because I only have hand-to-hand combat. And if I kill it, I will also be taking d6 wounds, ignoring defense.
I think...
Yeah, not armor.
But not armor. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I think also it might be... Might just have to try and manage it so that, like, you
Yeah.
aren't doing the final hit. So that you can, like, get out of the way before.
Yeah.
That's
And
definitely
I do
gonna-
have, like, I'm at, like, I can take 10 wounds.
Yeah.
And so, okay.
Yeah.
Well, first things first. Nope. We're at the end of the turn.
We can get this guy out of here.
Yes. Which means I now need to roll for darkness. For the death track.
Please. Alright.
Well, we get a growing dread.
Alright. And this mission has immediate dread, so we will be immediately revealing it. Okay. Nice. The smell of hell. Your nose twitches and stings with an acrid stench of decay and burning char, mixed with infinite despair. Reeling back as waves of hopelessness wash over you, your heart screams for you to leave this place at once. Okay.
Yeah.
Every hero takes 1 hit and 1 horror hit for each map card in all discard piles. For every blood spatter, and growing dread space the darkness has passed on the depth track, not including the space it is on, move the hero party marker 1 space forward on the depth track. Okay, so we'll start with the 1 hit and 1 horror hit.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this one in the discard pile, but we also have this one from the mission setup.
Is that the map? Those are the map cards?
Yep. So we each need to take 2 hits and 2 horror hits.
Okay.
So I'll do green for my normal hits, and then the whatever this color is will be my horror hits.
Purpley.
And I need 4s on both, so. Okay, so no horror hits, but I do take 2 normal hits, but I have my armor, and I defend both of those. Okay,
Nice.
so I just take nothing. Nice.
All right, so normal hits, horror hits.
Nice.
And I also have 4 on both. Well, I only defend 1.
1 horror hit.
So I take 1 horror hit.
Yeah.
Because that one I can't defend.
Yep.
All right, and then let's see if my armor does anything. 5 plus. I block 1.
Block 1. Okay, nice.
All right.
Nice.
What else do we need to do?
Okay. And then for every blood spatter and growing dread space, the darkness has passed on the depth track, not including this one. So that's
2.
2. Move the hero party marker 1 space forward on the depth track. So we get 1 and then 2. Okay. That's not too bad.
No.
That's all right. Here, I'll put the discard pile. That's fine. Okay. But that was a fail, so I need to roll for Voices in the Dark. 2. Let's see, and I take both.
I was gonna say, where are you at?
I've got 4 right now,
Okay, so you're up to 6.
I'm up to 6, yeah. Might have to use my rum soon.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have our extermination protocol.
Oh shit.
Yep, so we'll see.
Well, they're getting another
Okay.
elite ability.
They're getting another elite ability. Roll to see which one. 2.
2. Nano self-repair. Heals 2 wounds at the start of each turn. It's so fun for us.
Do we have a card to cancel growing dread or darkness? A darkness card?
I'm okay. I have kind of. I have this one, which is the team abilities. It's into the unknown, played anytime until the next time the darkness the darkest until the next time the darkness marker moves onto a blood splatter or growing dread space of the depth track. Anytime a hero looks through a door. Okay, well, not that one. Play at any time. Cancel a depth event, darkness, or growing dread card as it is played/drawn.
Oh. Okay. So, no.
Well, we just pulled that growing dread.
Well, the growing dread is fine, but this is what I was trying to cancel.
Oh.
And it's an encounter. It's not even a darkness card. I don't know why I'm even asking you. I thought it was a darkness card. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right. So they heal 2 wounds at the start of each turn. Okay.
Fun.
These are tough auto turrets.
Yeah, they are.
That's wild.
And it is their turn.
Yep.
So-
All right. So they're gonna heal 2 wounds.
So he's at 5 health.
Okay. So I've still got 2 on me. So if you're gonna roll 6.
6.
Yeah. So 3 shots.
And they what?
Hit on
4
4s.
plus.
No 6s.
No 6s, so just 3.
3. Okay. Okay. Defended. Oh, I defended all of them.
You defended all 3.
Nice. Okay. Okay. And then you have just the 1 on
I just
ya.
have the 1.
Okay, so that's 2 hits.
And I block both.
Ooh, nice.
That was a good turn.
Okay, good job.
Okay, so now I get to roll to move.
Nice.
4. And
I think you still have to roll for escape, but it's a 1. It doesn't matter. You're fine. Okay, never mind.
And I'm just going to move here, because then I'm in range for both of those, depending on what I roll.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what I get. My melee is 4 plus.
Nice, you got
I
a
get
critical.
1 critical. I'm not going to use my grit on this.
Yeah.
And my critical hits are +1 damage. So let's roll, and then I also get whatever that.
Oh yeah, it's plus D6 damage.
Okay, we'll see.
Oh, nice.
So that's 7,
Nice.
and then
Dang.
another 6.
Hey.
But I only get to put it on 1
Yeah.
because it's just 1 hit. Okay, so 13 damage.
Dead.
Is he dead?
Well, it's a critical, so it's 13 goes
Yep.
straight through. But if 13 is going straight through,
I could kill one of the other
You could-
ones. I could kill that one.
yeah,
I'm gonna do that.
do that, and then we can roll. Okay. So you get 70 XP for that,
Ooh.
and you get to heal 1 wound.
Oh, math. What's 70 plus 65? 135?
135, yeah.
135. And then I also
Nice.
get 10 gold.
Nice. Okay, and then
Whew. Okay.
so we need to roll a d6 for
Yes, they do take D6 wounds. Me
you
and that
this
one. Okay, I'll roll for. I'll roll for me first.
Okay. So you take 4 wounds.
Take 4 wounds.
That's not that bad.
Do I get to block, use armor?
Yeah.
Okay, let's. Whoa.
Nice.
And I save 1, so I take 3 wounds.
That's pretty good.
Trace. That's not bad. Okay, I'm at 5. All right, and now let's see how much the other auto turret gets.
Nice.
6 wounds.
Nice. Dude, good job. Wait, no.
Oh, he
it's
doesn't
at-
die.
1 health.
Dang.
But you have your... Hey.
I do have my stabby stab, and so he was at 11. I'm gonna use my free attack. Bam. 1 more stab, and he is dead.
Wow. Good job.
Yeah. So
That
I
was
get
a great
another
turn.
70.
Yeah. And then that explodes onto this guy, too.
Yeah. Oh, more math. 135 plus 70. 205?
205. Yeah.
Now my XP is skyrocketing.
Yeah. Now you have more XP than I do.
40. And I get to heal health,
Yeah.
heal a
nice.
health, heal a wound.
We have to roll for
And I get to roll
for yourself, too, on this one again.
Oh,
D6 on-
dang, I am. I
Yeah.
was adjacent to that. Okay. 5. That's not great.
Get your armor. Match Fixer on YouTube says, morning from Australia. Good,
Good morning.
Thanks for coming and joining. So you blocked
1. Dang it. So I take 4. That's fine. It's fine. I can deal with that.
That's a fantastic turn.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Very happy with this.
Mhm.
I think the universe
job.
heard us complaining.
Yeah.
All right, and now see how many D6 hits that one takes. Well,
2? Oh,
2.
Well, that's okay.
my luck ran out. My dice were nice for a little bit.
I mean, you took out 2 auto turrets in
I
one
did.
turn. That's pretty big.
I'm
Okay.
gonna condense
Yes.
this a little bit.
And you also have your bandages, so if you ever
Oh, I do have bandages.
get in a scary position.
Yeah, I'm at 8 out of 12.
Okay.
So not terrible, but not great.
All right, so we'll roll to move. I'll just stay here. So I need a 4. I got a critical.
Nice.
Nice. 4. Okay. So 4 go through. So that's 6. Nice. Okay. And then I've got 30 XP.
Is your critical +1 damage?
Oh yeah, it is. It is. So I got 35. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Yeah. Cause right?
Yeah, yeah. It's +1 damage at half range or less. So,
Nice.
and I'm within 4. Nice. Okay, cool. That was a really good turn.
Yeah.
All right, so let's roll for darkness.
Okay.
Nope.
That would have,
It would have,
but
but it doesn't.
because it's +1.
Yep. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna roll for voices in the dark real
Yep.
quick. Okay. 5. So I don't have any grit or ambition right now.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, at the start of each turn, and it's not activation, it is turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I could roll for that right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get an ambition. I do get an ambition. Okay, nice. I'm at 6 sanity out of 10, and I think I'm gonna use the rum before I roll for this to try and get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to roll a d6. 3. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to roll 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so I only take one.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, so that was my Voices in the Dark. And now we get to roll the 2
All right.
hits. I'm
Let you go
scared
first.
for this. Okay. Okay, and I defend both. Nice.
I defend 1.
Okay.
And then my
Nice.
armor blocks the other.
Armor block. Nice. Okay, so we do unfortunately still have to roll for the extermination protocol. So
I'm gonna roll this time.
You're gonna roll? Okay.
I think we've rolled a 1 every single time.
Okay. So yeah, D3 auto turrets again. So go ahead and roll that. Again.
Oh, for this.
Yeah, because now we can place more.
That's another 6.
Mm-hmm.
So
So we place the 2, and then we can't place another one, so those 2 get a separate elite ability from that one. Mm. That one heals too. So we're right back where we started.
oh god, I thought we were just doing another elite ability. I didn't realize that we had 2 models that
Yeah.
we could put back.
Yeah.
No. And we use that, and so we
Yep.
can't use that. Oh no.
Yep. I do have,
Roll an elite ability.
yeah, so we have to roll. This one has the elite ability,
Has
2 and
2.
6.
Yeah.
So we need to roll an elite ability for these 2. That one also has 6.
Okay, that's easy to remember.
That's fine.
I believe they all just have them.
Oh. Okay.
It's just the elite ability for the group.
So they both have 6
Okay.
and 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just leave it there.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, and we do have Iron Fist. Till the end of the turn, each hit that hero rolls counts as 2 hits for that attack. So we might want to use this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to use it? Iron Fist? I think we should.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay,
But it does say on a Conquistador hero.
Oh, so
So it's just one. So I'll put it on you because you
Okay.
have more hit abilities.
Okay.
Okay.
But they get to go first.
I absolutely do.
And
Yeah.
then those 2 need to,
target.
or since it,
I mean, you'll have one.
Yeah.
But then this one will roll between.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. It's targeting me.
It's going back to you.
Sure. Okay. 6.
Oh boy.
All right, and then this one has 2. Wait, did you say they all have 2 and 6?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, never mind. So they still have. They do 4 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 6 dice.
Okay.
They
Do you want to
finish?
roll for me
Oh yeah, sure.
first?
Sorry.
Oh boy.
This is tough.
This is very. We were so close. Dang it, dice.
Oh, and I rolled a 6. Okay, so we have 1 normal, and then 2. So you've got 3
3.
hits.
I defend 2,
Nice.
and then my armor. I take 1.
Well, you have to. They do 4 damage each, so you need to roll 3 more dice.
Never mind. I forgot.
Okay, so
I defend, so I take 3.
at 4 damage.
Wait, now I'm confused. Didn't I just? That was the damage.
Yeah, but they do.
It should take 3.
Because that was my armor, not my defense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it 1?
I'm at 1. I have 1 health.
Nice. You saw that bandage?
I do.
Okay, that's good.
Oh boy. Okay. And then I roll 6 for you.
Yep. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3.
4. No,
Yeah, 3.
3.
Okay. All right, so I need 4s. Okay, and I defended against 2, but then I have this, so I can reroll 1 defense roll. Nice. Fully defended against all of the hits.
Beautiful.
So now it's your turn.
Okay, now it's my turn. I'm gonna roll to move. Okay, well, I don't really want to move, so it's fine. Let's use my sword.
Okay, so 2 3s, no hits.
Yep.
You do have a grid.
I do have a grit.
Because we've
We've
spent
activated
this now,
that, yeah.
So I think you probably should use
Yeah.
the grid.
I'm gonna use the grit. Come on, dice.
Okay,
Well, I get 1.
1, but you got the +2 hits, so you actually have 3 hits.
Oh, so I have 3 hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's...
Where are you putting them?
Oh, right. I have to decide that. I forgot.
Yeah.
One at a time.
Yeah, you could do 1 at a time.
And just decide.
Yeah, like you could say, I'm going to put the first hit here and roll for damage,
Okay.
and then...
Let's do that. Okay.
Yeah.
First one's going on the middle guy.
Okay. Okay, so
1 goes through.
1 goes through.
And then... Should I just... I'm gonna go for the middle guy again.
Okay, go for the middle guy. 6, okay.
3 go through.
3 go through.
Okay. And then I think I'm just gonna keep going on the middle guy.
Nice, okay.
Just...
3, that
okay,
bounces.
Nothing goes through on that.
Okay, so you get, how much do you get? You get 15, 25, plus 15, so you get 40 total XP.
40. I am gonna use my dagger
Okay,
and
Do
do
it.
1 more wound on the middle guy, so he's up
Okay.
to 5.
okay.
Which would be what?
Another 15.
So 55?
Mm-hmm.
That puts me at 260 XP.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to use your bandages? Because you're at,
Yeah,
1
probably
health?
should.
yeah,
I'm gonna use that. And that's what, a D6?
yeah.
Well,
Well,
can't do anything about that.
nope. That's a shame.
Well,
I'm wondering if, yeah, I don't know, that's tough. Like, I was going to say next turn you should, like, move back. So when they, because they're going to hit you.
Yep.
You know? And you're technically on that map tile. So it would be easier to stand you back up. Like, I wouldn't have to run in there
yeah,
and drag you back.
but I can't fight.
But you
if I'm-
can't fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So kind of, it is what it is.
Yep. Okay. All right. Let's roll to move. Got a 3. I'll just stay where I'm at. And then I've got my 2-hit roll. Got a critical.
Nice.
Okay. I'm gonna put it on this center guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got. 4. All right.
Okay.
Oh, and it's actually 5 because I'm +1 damage at half range. So this middle guy only has 2 health.
Or do you want to ambition it and try to go for the kill?
He's whispering thoughts. He said, "Do you want to ambition that roll and go for the kill?" But what are the odds that I roll higher? Low.
Yeah.
Pretty low.
You just need to roll
A 6. No, a 4.
A 4.
Because ambition would give you +2 damage.
It's true.
So it is a 50-50 chance.
50-50 chance, guys. What do you think? Do I spend... Yeah. Because I'm +1.
+1 plus
Okay.
6.
Okay. Do you guys...
No, you have to roll 4. Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys think I should spend the ambition to potentially kill this turret? Or should I leave it? Because I could roll lower. It's at, if I leave it as it is, it will have 2 health left. If I spend the ambition, I could potentially kill it. Okay. But Roos
Yeah.
from Facebook says yes.
Yeah, you'd have to re-roll and get at least a 4
Okay.
again.
Well, I'll do it.
We're risking it.
And if we die, it's Roos's fault. So, let's see. Okay, so
Well.
the +2, it's the same. So, it's all right. It's fine. So yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, at least it wasn't
Yeah,
less.
yeah. It's fine. Okay. So let's see, we've spent that. We've spent this.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was my turn.
Yeah. We're now
Um,
back at the beginning.
So I roll to hold back
Roll
darkness.
for the darkness. Oh,
Ah,
we survived that turn.
ah. You don't know how happy I am to see that. Okay.
So happy.
Okay. So
Their
I'll
turn.
roll for you. They need to heal 2. They need to
2
heal
each.
Sure. So middle guy,
So that guy.
he now has 3. And then
Another 3.
another 3.
So now 3 and 8.
All right. You got it.
There's
You
still
got it,
some
you got it.
stuff.
Okay, I'll roll for you first.
Okay.
Okay. So we have 2 hits.
Okay. And I block 1,
Nice.
but then they do 4 damage. And then my armor saves 1.
Okay.
And I die. I died again.
Nice.
KO'd.
Yeah, KO'd.
Well.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bonk. All right. Well, there she goes. Cool. Do you want to roll for these guys?
Yeah,
maybe?
sure. All right, and you have 6. Sorry, I rolled 6. And it's 4 or higher. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 2 hits, and then.
Let's see what this one is. 8. We might end the mission right here.
So, cosmically, what's going on? Like, what? Okay, no, it's fine.
Yep.
I'm not even worried.
That's fine.
Let's see, I've got 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. I can take 6, and then I die. So, let's see. Let's see.
Did you roll for getting your ambition?
I did not roll for my ambition. Let's see. That's important. I don't get ambition.
No.
All right. It's worth a shot. All right, I need 4s.
Okay, I see a few.
So, okay. I defended 4, and we have this, so I can try to re-roll one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Okay, so I need to roll 16 dice
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
for armor. Do we even have 16 dice? 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, give me 8. Okay.
This is not going good, you guys.
All right. Okay. Defend. 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 Is that more than 6?
Yes.
I dare say it is more than 6. And you know what that means? Knocked out. Knocked out.
It's 9.
So we have passed away, unfortunately. Passed away, I fear.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Sometimes that happens.
Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you don't get more than one room.
You barely make it into the ship.
Yep. Yep.
And then the ship wins.
Yep. So the ship did defeat us today.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's okay. So we do have a couple of options for you guys moving forward. We are pretty close to our time for break.
Mm-hmm.
So what we could do is when we come back is we could try the mission again in another ship.
Yep.
A different derelict ship. We could try a different mission. We were thinking the void vortex
Yeah.
mission.
Yep. There's that one.
There's that one. Another option would be blasted wastes.
Yeah.
What would you guys like to see when we come back? Because
And then, yeah. We could right now do a little
a little camp stay.
camp
Yeah,
because we have a little bit of time left before.
yeah.
Yep.
We can go to camp while you guys think about what you would like to see next.
Mm-hmm.
More ship. Don't mind either way on the mission.
Stop stream when you're good.
Okay.
More ship. Yeah.
Okay. The other derelict ship mission. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just under
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That went
that
really
did-
bad.
Yeah, that was tough. When we
Wow.
played the other mission, it was tough, but it was not this tough. The
Yeah.
auto turrets. That's the first time I've ever faced the auto turrets, and there's something else.
I mean, the fact that we had that and then they had to come back is
Yeah.
what got us.
Yeah, extermination protocol.
Because
That's
we
a
were
tough one,
close
yeah.
to defeating them and then
Yeah.
we kept rolling ones and so more kept spawning.
Yeah, I think we rolled ones like 3 times.
Yeah.
That's
Because first Daniel, he rolled I think he rolled a 1 or a 2.
he rolled a 1. Yeah.
And then you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
And then I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, we died, Georgie.
That's okay, you know.
That's all
sometimes
right.
it
That happens sometimes.
All right. So, yeah, we're going to do a camp stay, and then when we come back we will do more derelict ship.
Yes.
Extermination protocol was active. Yes, it was.
Very.
Yeah, I think if not for that, we would have been able to get a little further.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the worst thing that we could have
Yeah, that might have been the worst.
encountered. It was an encounter.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't even like
Ugh.
a darkness card. It was just an encounter. That might have been the worst one that I've had.
Yeah.
Really. Okay. Where's our little camp?
Right. Do we just do we heal everything
Yeah.
since we died?
Oh, there it is. Okay. Here is our Conquistador camp.
Bring that down a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Clear all this stuff out of the way. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So, nice. Okay. The audio is a little bit delayed. Yes. Okay.
Got it.
Got it. Thank you, Stab Sam, from YouTube.
Yep.
Okay. So, what should we prioritize, do you think?
Bandages.
Bandages. Yeah, okay. Let's prioritize some bandages. I think that's expedition supplies, right?
That would.
Yes,
Yeah.
expedition supplies. Okay. So let's head over.
Right there.
All right. How much gold did you end up with?
40.
40. So you can't buy a thing.
No.
Okay. I got 90, so I could buy 1 token.
Oh, we do roll for
yeah,
injuries.
We totally do. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
I
we're
forgot.
gonna do that first.
Yep.
Well,
Roll for injury.
we're gonna do that now.
All right. Do you
Okay.
want to go ahead and roll first?
I'll go first. Double 3, so 6. I get a slashed leg. A deep and painful cut runs across your leg, making it hard to stand, let alone walk. You are -1 move. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's okay. It's not too bad. All right, let's see what I've got. Okay, I got 9. Broken collarbone. Not particularly debilitating, but it sure hurts. You find yourself cringing a lot from the pain. You are -1 max grit. So I can only hold 1 grit.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, that's okay. -1 max grit. All right.
I really only have 40 gold. Wow.
Is it-
Yeah, because
We didn't.
every scavenge roll I did too,
Yeah.
I didn't get anything.
Yeah, and then we were just locked in a fight for
Wow.
2 hours.
I think this is one of the worst fights that I've.
Yeah, I would say
Been in.
so, for sure.
I mean, the magma fiends last year
Magma Fiends last year were tough.
were brutal.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody remembers that, but
That
we
was
were-
not fun.
yeah, it was kind of the same thing where they kept like,
They kept coming
Coming back.
Yeah,
yeah,
the dice were just not on our side.
yeah, yeah. I don't know if that was the worst one I've had. I think the worst one I've had has been, I fought a Hellbear level 1 by myself.
By yourself.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. We were doing something where everybody else was like in a different section of the map, and the Hellbear just kept coming at me. It was tough. Ian Finn from YouTube says you could go to the campfire and play 4 Seasons chess to get more money. Ooh.
Let's see what that is.
Campfire. Of course, it's the one on the
Of course it's
bottom.
the-
Ooh. But yeah, but I am gonna go, since we're here, I am gonna go ahead and buy a bandage.
Yeah.
For 50. So I've got 40 gold now. Can you hand me a bandage from over there?
I can.
Thank you.
I don't see anything about chess.
It might be on the other side.
Oh, sitting around the fire.
Stoke the fire, tell a war story. Check the other side. Recruit Conquistador Footman. Plenty of attack. Challenge. 4 Seasons chess.
Oh, I didn't read that part.
Yeah.
Okay, limit twice per campsite. Okay, but you have to bet
But I
50.
have to bet 50, and I just spent my 50 on the
And
bandage.
we both just have 40.
Okay. What's the other? I think there's some other free stuff we can do on the expedition supplies. Okay. So stand watch. You stand watch through the humid night as the darkness slithers through the jungle at the edges of the flickering firelight. Choose a number between 1 and 6 and roll up to 5 dice, no grit. For each die that did not roll the chosen number, gain $25 as you get a larger share of the spoils for helping and guard duties. For each die that did roll the chosen number, take d6 wounds, ignoring defense, as you find yourself in a skirmish with a particularly deadly creature during the night. I'll do it.
Okay.
That's fine. Do you want to do it?
I kind of want to do it too.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. So where is that? Is
Okay.
that oh, that's where we are.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So yeah, what number do you want to choose? All right, should we let them choose?
Yeah.
What numbers? Okay. Choose a number for, what is your hero's name?
Captain San Salvador Sebastian. Sal for
Or
short.
Sal. And then let's choose one for the flavor.
The flavor.
Because if we do good on this, we could then go
Get more supplies.
do 4 Seasons chess. 3. Nick Bentz from Facebook says 3. Do you want 3 for both of us? Or just 3 for one of us?
Do you know what's funny is I was thinking 3 or 4.
Flavor 6. Okay, and you
And then I'll
3.
do 3.
Okay, cool.
Okay. We roll what, 5 dice?
Roll up to 5
Up
dice.
to 5 dice. Oh, right, because you have to chance it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, how many dice?
Yeah,
How many dice should we each roll? Should we chance it and just roll all 5? Or
This is fun. I like not having to make the decision.
It's same. Just,
Like,
yeah.
All the pressure's off of me.
Yeah.
It's actually your fault that we died.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't us.
No.
Okay. Yeah, for each die that did not roll the chosen number, gain $25. Risk it all, he says. Okay, let's do it.
That's
Let's
kind
risk
of
it
what I
all.
was thinking. All right, so 5 each.
Okay.
And I had what? Number 3, and you had 6.
And I've got 6. So go, here.
I'll roll first.
Yeah. Okay, you have 2.
Okay.
So you get,
No,
where'd it
so
go?
for each one that's not, I
Yeah.
get $25.
You get 25.
So I get 75.
And then for each die that did, take d6 wounds, ignoring defense. So you have to roll 2d6 for those.
Okay, let me write down my 75 XP first.
75 gold.
That's what I meant.
Yep. Okay, sorry.
In my head, I said gold. I'm just going to write this because I can't do math right now. Okay, and now I get to
Roll both of those to see how many
wounds.
hits you're taking. Yeah. Yeah, wounds, ignoring defense, but not armor.
9.
Wow.
Well,
You rolled 9 dice.
I don't know if this was worth it. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and I need 5 or higher.
Okay.
I am taking 6 wounds.
Nice.
So that means I start the next adventure with 6 wounds.
Yeah. I think, don't you get a grit for camp stay? You start with a grit? I haven't done a lot of the camp stay stuff.
Mm-mm.
But
I can't grit these. It says no grit.
Oh, no grit. Never mind. Yeah, no grit. Oh, wait. It's no grit on that part, but you can grit this, I think.
Yeah, but I don't have any grit.
But you get grit for camp stay. You get 1 to use.
Well, I might do that then.
Yeah. So you had 5 or 6 then?
I had 6 that
6
went
that
through. I'm going to use a grit. And I get to reroll all of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's for armor.
The armor you can, yeah.
Okay.
There
and I
you go.
block 3 more. So
Okay.
I only take 3 wounds.
Nice. Thank you, Nick.
Good. Good.
Awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do in camp, and I haven't done very much of it because
No, I usually just go for the supplies.
yeah.
That's kind of the only thing I usually go for.
Yeah, I've never done like a long-term, like long-standing campaign. Like
Yeah.
most of what we've both played has been like
Just one
one-off.
mission. Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go.
Oh, yeah.
And my number is 6. Had the best armor 5 I've ever seen. Okay. I didn't roll any 6s.
No.
Hey.
So you get
125.
125. Yes.
Nice. Okay. So I now have 165 gold. So
Yeah.
that helps a lot.
And I'm at, let me do math really quick
Yeah, do that math.
because my brain,
70.
nope. I think it's 115. I'm at 115.
115. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that was good. Well, I guess the next question, do we want to do chess real quick, or do we want to just buy some more side bags? Because now we can buy, like, probably 2 more each. Like, I don't
We
think...
can buy 2. I can buy 2.
Yeah. I can buy 3. Because I don't really want to buy tonic. I feel like I have enough stuff that I'm, like, able to get
Yeah.
grit. Gamble, okay. All right, he wants us to gamble.
I mean, I'm gonna buy 1 side bag token, and then I'll still have enough
Yeah.
to be able to gamble.
Okay, I'll do the same thing.
Because
Yeah.
I
I'll buy
want some
rum.
bandages on my side.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Okay.
buy another bandage.
All right, so I bought rum earlier in a bandage. And then, so now I'm at 105. So I've got 105 gold to gamble. You've got
I have 65.
65 to gamble. Okay. So
which is here.
We are done at the expedition supplies, and so that is going to mean it's the start of the next day. At the end of each day in camp, move the day marker 1 space forward on the Dark of Night track, then roll a number of dice equal to the numbered space that the day marker is now on. So you usually roll 1. Okay. I don't think anything happens on 2. No. We're good.
Okay. Do we just move over to the campfire then?
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. All right. Whoa, sorry. Ian from Facebook says you can also tend the campfire, stir the ashes to get a free grit at no risk. Well, let's certainly do that. Stoke the fire. Yeah, make a Cunning 5 test. You add logs to the fire.
Okay, well, let's do that first.
Yeah, might as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to go first?
Yep.
You're Cunning 4.
I am Cunning 4.
Okay.
Give me a 5.
Hey.
I got a few.
There you go.
So I get a grit.
Whoop. My Cunning's 2. Oh, nice. Okay, so I get a grit as well.
Once per campsite. I was going to say, can I do that more than once?
Yeah. Okay, and then where's... Yeah, okay. So, popular in the Spanish royal court, this classic game of 4-player chess lets soldiers keep their wits sharp between engagements on an expedition. Choose and pay your bet from 50 to 250 gold. You must defeat 3 opponents to win. Roll a d8 for your king and 7d6 for your other pieces into a die pool. No grit. Remove all d6 from the pool, or that are banked, that match the value of the d8, as they are taken by an opponent while defending your king. Then choose any of the d6 in the pool to bank, keep in play, roll the remaining dice again with the king d8, as well as all of the other d6 still in the pool. So, let's just start here.
Yeah, I'm very lost already.
So, choose what you want to bet. So,
Well, I can only bet 50, because that's all I have.
okay, let's
Well, I
bet.
have 65. But I don't know if I want to...
I mean, you'd only have $15 left over. Can't really do anything with 15 anyway.
Yeah. Okay, I'll bet
Okay,
65.
65.
I'll bet
Okay,
65.
Okay. All right, so you got 65. You must defeat 3 opponents. Roll a d8 for your king and 7d6 for your other pieces into a dice pool. So go ahead and roll a d8.
Okay.
Okay, so you got 7. And then you're going to roll 7d6. Okay, so that's the dice pool. Remove all d6 from the pool, or that are banked, that match the value of the d8 as they are taken by an opponent defending your king. So you rolled a 7. So there's nothing in there that matches it.
No.
Then choose any of the d6 in the pool to bank, keep in play, and then roll the remaining dice again with the king, as well as all of the other d6 still in the pool. So you can choose which of these you want to keep. So, like, another player can't take them.
Okay.
And then you're going to roll again. So, we'll bring you guys in on this. She's got a 2. She's got 2 2s, 2 3s, 2 1s, and 1 6. What do you think she should pull out of the pool? Yeah, because then you're after you pull it, you're gonna grab everything and roll it again.
I roll it again.
And so let's read what you need to actually win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to defeat the first opponent, you must bank 4 of the same number before adding those dice back to the pool for the next roll.
Okay.
Okay, then to defeat the second opponent, you must bank 3 of the same number before adding those. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 6, 1 of each. Okay,
Okay.
so nice.
But don't I need, to defeat the first opponent, I need 4 of the same number, and I have 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s. Shouldn't I save 2 of them?
Keep either the 1s, 2s, or 3s. It doesn't matter which. Do the 1s.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do the 1s.
All right.
And then
And
I
so
reroll this one
You're
as
gonna
well?
reroll that one.
I'll
yeah.
just roll them all at the same time.
All right. So you got a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing here matches that.
Nope.
And then you can bank more. but you don't have any ones.
I don't have any more ones.
Okay, so but you have 2 2s.
Yeah.
Should she keep the 2s? Probably.
Because then I'll have two 1s and 2 2s.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
And then
keep
we'll
the
choose.
2s.
So how many rolls do I get?
I think you just keep going until you... If at any point you no longer have enough d6 to defeat the current opponent, banked and in the pool, you lose the game. If all 3 opponents are defeated, gain 3 times your bet and you may recover a grit. If your cunning is 4 or higher, you may re-roll any 1 die once during the game. That's nice.
I do have a cunning.
You do have a cunning 4. So you must bank 4 of the same number.
Okay.
Okay, so basically you need to re-roll again, and hopefully you get more 1s and 2s. But that gets taken
Out. Dang.
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
and then you just roll again. Nothing. Okay, you get to keep that too. So you just need you roll those 2, and then
I need a 2.
yeah, you just need a 2. Nope. Get the, but you do get the. You can choose to bank the 1.
Yeah, but then I don't have any dice to roll.
Exactly. Okay.
And I can't bring these 2 out
Yeah.
until
Right.
the next.
Right. Okay.
So I really just roll until
Oh,
that.
until that happens.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't even defeat the first opponent.
Nope. Lose the game. Oh no.
You lose the game.
Lost all
Okay,
your money.
that's it for
Lost
me.
all your money.
That's all right. At least I didn't, get any wounds or sanity or
Yeah. 1, 2.
whatever.
6, 7. Okay, so now I'm gonna roll my first number. So I got a 7.
That's what I started with too.
Hey. Okay. I didn't obviously get any 7s.
No, but you do have 4 of 1.
4 1s. Hey.
So you beat the first
So I
opponent
beat
already.
the first opponent. So that's banked, but then I take it back out to do the next one. You aren't supposed to bank more than 1 number.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
That's all right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then when you're defeating... No, never mind. These just come back out, and I just re-roll again
Yep.
because I'm moving on to the second one. So
Now
you
you
must
need
bank
3.
3. Okay, so I got a 6.
You have 3 1s.
Ooh! Nice.
So you beat the second opponent already.
Beat the second opponent. And now I need to bank 2 of the same number. Okay.
You weren't so lucky that time.
No. This one comes out because I rolled a 4.
But you did roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I did. Okay. What number should I bank for this last one? I've been rolling a lot of 1s. Maybe I should bank the 1. I don't know.
Yeah, because here
I'm gonna
it's,
bank the 1.
Yeah.
Ooh! And I got it. Yeah.
Woo. You defeated.
You know what? And I'm going to say this. I did all of that. I did not say how much I was going to
Bet.
bet.
How much did you have?
I have 105.
105.
But I'm not gonna say all of it because I know that I got it. Oh, re-roll all of them
If you
have
have
no
no
pairs
pairs.
to bank. Okay, well I'll re-roll that last one then. Nick, you bet everything.
I mean, maybe you did. Did you say at the beginning? Because I bet everything.
I didn't say a word.
No, I meant like when I was saying how much I bet. Like before
Mhm.
I even rolled.
Mm.
I think we might have talked about it. Well, you got double
Okay,
threes.
but I got the double 3s, so I still win. Okay. Okay. Win triple your bet and you get your stake back as well. Okay. Okay. But how should we resolve that though? Because I didn't say it.
You can do like a happy medium and say you bet like 75.
Yeah. Okay.
Or it'd be like 25 times d6.
Okay. 25 times
Roll-
d6.
roll a die.
Okay. 25 times 5. So that's 125. So that's how much I bet. But I don't have.
You don't have
I don't have it.
125.
So that is everything. Okay.
Nice.
105. Okay. So that's 315. So that's 3 times. And then
But then you also get 105 back.
105 back.
So it's 420.
So it's 420.
Nice.
Nice. Wow. I see why that is alluring. 4 seasons chess.
Yeah, you saw the 2 ways that it could go.
Yep.
You either get absolutely nowhere,
Yep.
or you make all your money back.
Yep.
Times 3.
Yep. That's,
I guess technically maybe times 3. I was going to say times 4, but
Yeah. It's 50-50. I guess that is how gambling works.
yeah, that is
Okay.
true. That is true.
All right, so made off pretty well there. I see we are at the end of our time slot.
Yes.
So I think we probably ought to wrap up the camp stay here.
Yes.
Um,
And then we will play the other Derelict Ship mission when we come back.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
Vortex?
Vortex, I believe. Let's
Yeah.
see. Collapse the vortex.
That's what it's called.
We will be attempting to collapse the vortex
Yes.
when we come back. So thank you guys so much for following along and helping us make decisions.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
I wouldn't say fun.
Okay.
It was an adventure.
It was certainly an adventure. We did get smoked,
Yes.
but that's okay. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Yes. So our next session starts in 2 hours.
Yes.
So-
So at 2 p.m. PST, thank you so much. Thank you, Nick. Had a great time. Thank you for helping us out.
Yes.
And we will see you guys.
And Ian. Ian helped
And
a lot.
Ian, yes.
Yep.
Thank you. We'll see you guys in 2 hours.
Yep.
Bye.